What's good, everyone? Welcome to my round 7 Supercoach review. Decent round. A round rank of 3,091. Score of 2,302 in the top 7%. And that saw us move up 5,200 in the ranks, season ranks. We're back in the top 10,000, which is crazy considering last week and the events. Imagine where we would be if we actually had a decent score last week due to the captain being Zacho. Yeah, we could be in the top 5,000 range. I was looking for top 1,000 at the start of the year, top 500 even, and it's looking unlikely. It really depends on the upcoming weeks. And if we've got enough trades at the end of the year, because we are running out quick. But without going into this one further, let's go have a look at the team. Now, we had a lot of performers this week, a lot of fine scores. No, not a lot of really big, massive scores, but we did get lucky with the captain picks, and we can have a look in there. Jackson, 147 captain, massive, saw gone. Really thought he underperformed against the opposition, and I thought Jackson going against Reedy, he's been scoring massively week after week. You had to go there. I just didn't like any of the other matchups. But let's go through everyone. Starting with Sinclair. Kind of saved his score a little bit. Was on about 60 at 3/4 time, I reckon. Wasn't lighting the world on fire by any means, and he came good at the end. Lower end of what he's capable of for 95, but you're not going to be mad at that. Same as Ash, 92 was also the same. Was getting a lot of the bowl. Was the top scorer up to 3/4 time, around 70, I think he was. It was a low scoring affair for a lot of them, and he ended up on a 92. So I don't know what happened. I think he was on 70 at halftime and just did nothing in the third quarter. I think he butchered it a little bit. Didn't watch the game, so I'm not 100% sure. So 92 is also lower end for his capabilities, but I'm still fine with that. Whitfield scored better than him, which is a bit of a shame, but whatever. Danny Houston, 116, massive. He's a bit of a roller coaster pick at the moment. He's up and he's down, he's up and he's down. I just don't know what to get out of him for now. And all you can do is hold, because he has the opportunity to put out this score at his price range is crazy. So we'll hold him for back end of the season before we decide if we want to go to someone a little bit more safe. But for now, he's fine. Kitty Coleman, he's back at his 56. Also another roller coaster. He's up, he's down, he's up, he's down. 56 is not going to cut it, and it's the lowest I had of anyone in my defense. I could have played both rookies on field in front of him, and he would have got a bigger score. He was best 18, it's best 18, so he dropped out of the price cycle. The best 22, and he's the 23rd, so he dropped out. Yep, that's how it is. I'm still stuck on the damn buy rounds. We got Farrow, 68, lowest score so far. I'm not worried. A lot of Essendon didn't score very well. It was a crap game for them, so a lot of them didn't score well. Lindsay, 132, the biggest surprise of the round. He was massive, and I won that rookie roulette, and I've been getting pretty lucky with the rookie roulette recently. 132, you take that so much. And I'm happy I've held him. I'm so sorry if you had him on the bench, because a lot of people did. Grill, 74. Happy I held once again. And Jack, 69 is fine. He's still making money. We did move on to Sarong, who put out a 90-something. So that's a bit of a shame. Didn't know Blamiers was not playing, but I'll have to look into that a little bit more, why he didn't play this week. Could have moved him on instead, but then we wouldn't have got Horny. So fine with that. Zaki Butters, 112, was electric. Did get some attention put into him by Mullen, but he dropped the tag around 3/4 time, I think. Went back into defense, and it didn't really work for him. So, yeah, his biggest score against Mullen so far. I was afraid, and saw a lot of people captaining him, and I was very wary of that, but 112 was a fine score. Nothing massive, nothing bad. Dacos, what could have been? He definitely saved his score, but he was butchering the bowl. Couldn't hit anything by target. 105. Could have gone massive with the amount of touches he had if he was efficient. He just wasn't. And that's 105. So nothing to write home about, but nothing to worry about either. And this is also very surprising. Bontempelli, 135. I thought he was going to get a lot of attention put into him by Jordan, James E. Jordan. He was under an injury cloud, and he's put out a 135, which is fine because his break-even was getting high there. He is going to be lowest he's been in a long time because his break-even is so down there. So I'm thinking if not this week, next week is the time to jump on the Bont because you want him at the end of the year. Merit 104. Fine. See what I'm saying with a lot of these scores? They're just fine. They're not bad, but they're not great. They're not going to win your league matchups. 104, Merit, one of the better performing Essendon players for the day. As usual, he's the one that stands up most of the time. Clayton Oliver, 106, also okay. He was, not doing great till halftime, but kept chugging and kept chugging. So happy with the output there, 106. Bruin, 92. I've seen a few people moving him on this week. I think he's got a little bit more money to hold, and there might be some bigger issues on field, other rookies or non-playing players that I would move before him. He was fine in 92. You take that. It's better than the 60 that he put out last week. Jagger held the faith, made his break even by 4, I think, or 5, 69. I'm not sure what his break even is now, but he's almost on the chopping block. He's just not getting that midfield time that he should be with Chera in the side, which is definitely hurting his score potential. I would have had the most confidence in him starting off the year with rookie scoring wise. And that has turned out to so easily be Willem Durs, man. I don't have him, so is what it is. You move on. Murdoch, lowest score for the round or for the season so far, only a 67. Yeah, you can't blame him for that, to be honest, because was basement price when he came in. He's had 3 massive scores in a row and put out a 67, which is still fine. It's nothing in the 40 range, which is worrying. Anderson, another great score, 73. He's really averaging that area. So as you can see there, 72. Watkins was a late in for Marshall, which is so bad because I was going to move him on before he lost money. He did lose money because he was used as a phantom sub, only had around 40% time on ground. 29 is still higher than his last 2 when he played full game time, which is pretty funny, but I should have moved him on too late. I have to cop with that now. Ruck's gone. Already spoke on him a little bit. Very disappointing against the opposition that he was playing against. I thought he would kill Samson Ryan, and he just didn't. He got a bit of a knee to the back, which put him out for a little bit. Maybe put him off a slight bit, but still disappointing. Luke Jackson, beast. Biggest score in my squad, captained. You can't get better than that, captain choice wise. My captain picks are solely related on matchup and if they're home or away. That's why I consistently get a better captain score most of the time, is because I have those 2 options when it comes to opposition. 447, perfect. Big old captain score. Shizu played, he was questioned to play, played with a glove on, I think. And 99 was fine. Nothing special. Didn't like the word on fire, but that's a mulligan. You're a little bit hurt. You can have a 99 score in your cycle. Petrarca, he's a keeper for the forward line. I think you need to get him in if you don't have him. Lost a little bit of price, but 111 is great score. The big horny man, a little bit underscored in my opinion. He was the X factor for the game. Won the medal on the night. He's just electric, and he gets so much more midfield time now. And I'm loving it. He is resting forward. And when he rests forward, he is so dangerous as well. So I think he was the best pick this week. And I think he averages around what he has scored maybe that 100 to 110 region for the rest of the year. So happy with that at the price I got him for. Flanders, disappointing once again, 83. He could go so much bigger. He never does. But yeah, we've got other issues to look at on the field, that's for sure. Cook, 72, was a bit more quiet, but he's so efficient with foot. Kicked a big goal, which was pretty good. Fine again. Schoenberg, I didn't know I was not playing. I didn't look at the team sheets properly. And with Todd Marshall out, I was intending to play him in Schoenberg's spot anyway. But nevertheless, I was so lucky with Joe Barry actually performing once again with a 68, which is, letting us hold him for almost another week as well. So the pick itself hasn't turned out that bad, to be honest. It could have had that help through the buy periods, but it's nothing light in the world of fire, but it's enough to make some money to make my pick not absolutely pointless. And the McAndrew 65, pretty poor. We might have to look at moving him on very shortly. His break even is getting very high. Well, not very high, but it's getting up there to the point where he's not going to make a whole lot more money left. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Those rucks always can score a little bit bigger, which is why I'm hesitant to move him on. But that's everyone. Zacho didn't play this week. Who cares? You've screwed my season, mate. So Todd Marshall will come back in this week. He was out due to illness. That's the team, to be honest. And changes I'm looking to make this week is not a whole lot. I know there is one bloke that everyone is jumping on. Let's just say we trade out Watkins, cop the loss that we did with him. And it's old mate Resheko. He's had 2 pretty decent scores. He's already in 7.2% of teams. So I reckon we can be safe and just, you're in, mate. And that might be the only move for the week. Just make a little bit more money there and have that extra player on the bench if we do need to loop. Richmond don't have lots of prime time, so it's unlikely. But he's there if the option is there. So that's the review. Pretty good round, to be honest. A lot of even scores, nothing massive, nothing too low, with a round score of 2,302. Let's hope it's up from here. I need some big scores out of some big monsters. Yeah, season so far is going better than what it could have been, especially with last week's events and some of the early carnage when it came to changes having to be made. So can't complain. I will be uploading my final trades and captain picks in a couple of days' time. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the port reviews and previews anymore. It's just a whole lot of sitting down, and there's not a lot of information to say. I kind of just want to leave that for a pure hobby level, so I might do reviews from now on, and that's it. Previews, there's just not enough information. I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to that sort of thing, so we're leaving that for now. Supercoach related stuff is what I vibe with, and I want to share that. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and apologies if you did watch those videos, but it won't get that much views anyway, so it doesn't bother me too much. Thanks for hanging out. Hope your week went pretty good, even better than mine, and catch you in the next one. Peace out.